Mahadev Atmanaha. In the Sanatana Dharma, a great deal of emphasis has been put on our own individual adhyatmic journeys. In these journeys, we have been advised to have with us a guide who will be able to show us the path to adhyatmic progress. Today's topic is about an acharya, a guru, and what are the 9 traits which the scriptures state are to be seen in such a guru. The text I am referring to is a minor Upadesh, attributed of course to the Shukācharya Ji. It is the Advaytārakopanishad. The classification is that this is a yogic Upanishad, and within these traits we will see 3 traits which are yoga related. In this Upanishad there is an entire section which speaks about the traits, the characteristics of an acharya, of a guru. This entire section is called the Acharya Lakshanam. Lakshan means traits, and acharya refers to the guru. Let me start by quoting 2 verses from this section. Acharyo Veda Sampanno Vishnu Bhakto Vimatsaraha Yogagyo Yoganishthascha Sada Yogatmakah Shuchihi Guru Bhakti Samayukta Purushagyo Visheshatah Evam Lakshana Sampanno Guru Ritya Vidhiyate. Now I will begin to explain not only what an acharya is, but also what are the 9 traits that we should look for. It is even fair, and Shastras and the entire Sanatana tradition advises that a Shishya should always understand what the traits are in a Guru, and respectively a Guru too should be able to test whether a Shishya is worthy of the knowledge and the wisdom that the Shastras contain, that the yogic processes contain. Acharyo, Acharya. The term acharya comes from chargato dhatu in the Sanskrit language. The char dhatu is a gatyarthak dhatu. It means movement, moving forward. In the Sanskrit language, one of the most beautiful aspects of it is that one dhatu can have multiple meanings, and a gatyarthak dhatu, a dhatu denoting movement, can be referred to as gati gaman, gati prapti, gati gyan, and gati moksha. Gati gaman, which means movement, gaman, which means to actually move, the physical movement can be denoted by a gatyarthak dhatu, by a movement dhatu, a gati dhatu. Gati prapti. Prapti means to attain. Therefore, the gati dhatu, the gat movement dhatu, refers to also something which can be attained. Gati gyan. Gyan meaning knowledge. Therefore, a gatyarthak dhatu can also denote knowledge, wisdom. And gati moksha, final, ultimate liberation, can also be represented by a gatyarthak dhatu. All 4 of these are described in the term acharya. Acharati iti acharya, one who not only imbibes but also implements in his own actions. What qualities, what characteristics, what is this acharya imbibing? That we learn in the following words. Veda Sampanno. Veda Sampannaha. Sampanna means to be endowed with. And Veda can have 2 meanings. Veda Sampanno, Veda Sampannaha. It can mean one who is endowed with the Ved. The term Ved refers to Vidividyane, it means knowledge. So one who is endowed with knowledge. But a second aspect also to be considered is that the Ved refers to the four Ved and the entire Vedic ambit. I will of course be making another video to discuss the entire divine umbrella under which all the Shastras and practices, darshans, come in the Veda tradition. Of course, we have the four Ved, we have the Brahmana Shastra, the Aranyaka Shastra, Samhita Shastra, the Upanishad Shastra, we have the Puranic literature, the Puran, etc. We have Itihas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, we have Darshan Shastras. All these texts refer to Vedic thought and are a mere exposition of the Vedic truths. All these texts have their allegiance to the Ved, the supreme Ved. And this is the reason why they come in the Ved kul, in the Ved family. An Acharya should be Veda Sampannaha. The Acharya ought to be adept in understanding the truths of not only the Ved, but all these Vedic Shastras. Along with this, an Acharya should also be able to take these Shastras and explain them according to time, place, and individual, in order to take the same truth but make it true and applicable for different people at different times and in different places of the world. Acharyo Veda Sampanno. Now we have Vishnu Bhakto. Of course, this particular Shastra does refer to Vishnu as the Isht. Some might even claim that this is a Vaishnavopadesh. That is fine. But in the Sanatan tradition, we have what is known as the Panchayatan Vidhi, the Panchayatan Puja Paddhati, the 5 ways to the ultimate, the 5 different ultimates, which are all ultimate and all ultimate enough. We have Vishnu, we have Shiv, Shakti, Surya, and Ganpati. This shlok particularly states Vishnu Bhakto. But as long as the Guru has an Isht, we can change it even to Shiva Bhaktaha, Surya Bhaktaha, Shakti Bhaktaha, etc. This Guru needs to be what is known as Ishtanisht, one who is completely and totally committed to his Isht, his supreme, his idea of the ultimate reality. This is what is stated with Vishnu Bhaktaha. Vishnu Bhakto Vimatsaraha. Matsar means envy or jealousy. Vimatsar means the absolute opposite, without envy, without jealousy, without these negative emotions. Why is it that Shastras command that a Guru, that an Acharya, be free from these negative traits, these negative emotions? We must look at where envy and jealousy originate. Envy, jealousy, negative emotions, they all originate from poor judgment. A true Acharya would be able to understand why the Acharya has few traits, why the Acharya has something material, something adhyatmic, and more importantly, why the Acharya doesn't have something, whether it may be material, whether it may be adhyatmic. In a similar manner, the Acharya who is able to see this in himself will also be able to see this in his Shishya, in his disciple. The Acharya would be able to understand and ascertain why a Shishya has few qualities, has certain materials, and also why a Shishya may not be equipped with certain materials, why the Shishya may not be equipped with a certain process or a way of thinking or a persuasion. This comes from great study of the Shastras and implementing the Shastras in an adhyatmic process. Only then are you given true judgment. And that is the reason why the Guru remains unbiased and does not have any preconceived notions. That is what is stated when the Shastras say, Vimatsaraha. The Guru ought to be free from these negative emotions of envy and jealousy. Now the Shastra states 3 yoga-related traits. Yogagyo, yoganishthascha, sada yogatmaka shuchihi. Yogagyaha, yoganishtaha, and sada yogatmakaha. Now, as mentioned earlier, this Upanishad is categorized as a Yoga Upanishad. It is an Upanishad which deals with the process of yoga, the Yoga Darshan, the entire Yoga Paddhati. The term Yoga comes from Yujir Yoge, which means union in the Sanskrit language, joining the Atman to Brahm, the Self to the Supreme. Yogagyaha. The Guru should know Yoga. When you put a gya at the end of a Sanskrit term, it denotes one who knows that. A karmagya, one who knows karma. A yogagya, one who knows yoga. A devagya, one who knows deva or bhagya, etc. In this stand we have yogagyaha, one who knows yoga. Now, there have been many descriptions of yoga which have been given through centuries. Today, yoga may have come to a different definition altogether. But when Shastra speaks of yoga, it speaks of the entire yoga paddhati and the entire yoga darshan. The Guru, the Acharya, ought to be knowledgeable in the academic approach to yoga darshan. This is very important, and a very important trait which this beautiful Upanishad conveys. We will see how the implementation of the Yoga Shastra, the Yoga Darshan, is also required by the Guru in the next trait, Yoga Nishtha. The Acharya should be completely committed to yoga. You cannot be committed to, you cannot surrender to something that you do not know. You cannot be proficient in something that you have not practiced and excelled at. Therefore, the Acharya should have practiced yoga and mastered yoga. And that is why the Acharya, the Guru, is yoga nishtha. Sada yogatmakah shuchihi. Yogatmakaha, one who himself is the very form of yoga. One who has transformed himself into the very union of the Self and the Supreme. One who has mastered this beautiful and divine science. Atmakaha also refers to the Self, and therefore Shastra commands that the Acharya should also be able to have an opinion for himself based on his own experiences of yoga. Sada yogatmakaha shuchihi. Shuchi. Shuchi means cleanliness, purity. Of course, it goes a long way if you have physical cleanliness, of course, for health reasons. But when Shastras speak of purity, when Shastras speak of cleanliness, the Shastras speak of 3 distinct forms. Manasa, Karmana, Vacha. Manasa, in thoughts, through the mind. Karmana, through actions. And Vacha, through speech, through words. The Acharya should be clean and pure in all 3, thoughts, deeds, and words. Guru Bhakti Samayuktaha. This is one of the most important traits that we have in the Acharya Paddhati. Guru Bhakti Samayuktaha. Samayuktaha, completely and totally engaged and committed to Guru Bhakti, in the veneration and respect and devotion to his own Guru. The reason this trait is particularly important is because it proves that an Acharya ought to come from a lineage. An Acharya has to follow a tradition set before by predecessors. An Acharya is only the custodian, a representative of the beautiful tradition of the Gurus. In so doing, the Acharya, the Guru, will never speak a word which does not apply to the entire tradition. The Acharya will be able to, of course, convey ancient truths in a modern way, but will not compromise from the sanctity, with the sanctity of the truths. Purushagyo visheshatah. Visheshatah, specially, he should be Purushagyaha. Purusha evedagum sarvam yadbhutam yatcha bhavyam. We know from the Rig Veda. When we talk of Purush and being a Purushagya, the knower of the Purush, we do not refer to a man or an individual. We refer to the cosmic reality, to the ultimate underpinning reality. We refer to the Purush, which permeates all of existence. The Guru should be aware of this truth and should have experienced this truth for himself. Evam lakshana sampannu gururitya vidhiyate. Therefore, lakshana sampannaha, when endowed with these 9 qualities, gururitya vidhiyate, then and then alone is he a guru. Of course, a guru in modern times can also be a friend, he can also be family, a guide, a mentor, all in one. Yet the Guru remains above all because he dispels our doubts, leads us to truth. And this is where we come to the 3rd shlok in this section of the Advaytārakopanishad. Gu shabdastandhakarah syat ru shabdastannirodhakah andhakara nirodhitvat gururitya vidhiyate. Gu shabdastandhakarah. The term Guru is made up of 2 akshars, 2 letters, Gu and Ru. In this shlok, both these letters are called Shabda. They're called words in their own right. Gu shabdastandhakarah. The Gu term refers to darkness. Ru shabdastannirodhakah. Ru denotes a nirodhak to the Gu, to the darkness. Nirodhak means a destroyer, dispeller, one who brings to an end the darkness. Andhakara nirodhitvat. Because of this trait of dispelling darkness, of dispelling doubt, gururitya vidhiyate. Know that individual to be a guru, one who can do this, one who can dispel doubts, one who can answer questions, one who has already traveled on this path and therefore knows. Following this beautiful sentiment of this shlok, of taking us from darkness to light, I would like to end this Upadesh with a very sacred incantation. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. May our respective and respected gurus lead us from falsehood to truth, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Mahadev.